Jab me up, Salkata, Manai Sikata.
Did you see that in English? I never learned Hindi.
Number 20. When's Sheldon's birthday? We could probably make a whole list of characters who seem to celebrate their birthdays more than once a year, and Sheldon would be on it. While discussing Leonard's birthday, Sheldon goes on one of his rants, and Penny responds,
That astrology is nothing but pseudoscientific hokum.
Blah, blah, blah. Typical Taurus.
If, like Penny, you read horoscopes, then you'd know that would place his birthday between April 20th and May 20th. Then, in the intimacy acceleration, Penny learns that it's Sheldon's birthday that very day.
That was so funny. I never would have pegged you for a Pisces.
You're making it difficult to love you right now.
Now he's a Pisces, is he? So was Penny just making an assumption the first time? We know Sheldon hates birthdays, but given his track record on secret keeping, we doubt he lied about the real date all those years ago.
One has to be concerned not only about what one says, but about facial expressions, autonomic reflexes. When I try to deceive, I myself have more nervous tics than a Lyme disease research facility.
Number 19. How long did Leonard and Joyce Kim date? You remember Joyce Kim, don't you? She was Leonard's girlfriend for almost a month. Or a matter of hours. That depends on which episode you're watching. Leonard's brought up his former fling a number of times, beginning with the pilot.
Come on, you know how it is with breakups.
No, I don't. And neither do you.
But I broke up with Joyce Kim.
You did not break up with Joyce Kim. She defected to North Korea.
When the guys discuss his relationship with Dr. Stephanie, Howard mentions Leonard and Joyce Kim were together for 27 days, with Raj confirming a detail from the pilot.
It's about finding a way to keep Leonard and Stephanie together.
Oh, I don't think you can.
Why not?
Look at Leonard's record, 27 days with Joyce Kim.
During which she defected to North Korea.
However, in the staircase implementation, we meet Joyce Kim only about 12 hours after Leonard apparently did. He admits Sheldon's lack of social skills saved him from revealing confidential information. But surely he didn't keep dating her after discovering the truth? Or kept things long distance after she defected?
Roommates shall give each other 12 hours notice of impending coitus.
I didn't even know her 12 hours ago.
That's it. I'm out of here.
But Joyce, come on.
12 hours?
Number 18. Sheldon's dad looks a lot like a jerk from Leonard's past. Look, we know the BBT creators hadn't yet cast or perhaps even conceived young Sheldon when they cast Lance Barber as Jimmy Speckerman, an unwelcome blast from Leonard's past.
You're a terrible person who took advantage of his tiny size, his uncoordinated nature, and his congenital lack of masculinity.
Sheldon.
Leonard, I platonically love you, man, but face it, you're a mess.
However, we're not here to discuss the real world, and many TBBT fans have called out this choice of double casting too. Wouldn't Sheldon be spooked that the guy who used to torment his buddy looks like his dad?
The Dark Knight has your back. He's scared, but he has your back.
Hey, Jimmy, it's time for you to go.
Yeah, all right, let me just finish this.
No, you're done. I want you out of my apartment right now.
Well said, Boy Wonder.
Barber reprised his role as George Cooper on the Parent series in the videotape that encourages Sheldon not to lose hope. Perhaps he was too focused on his dad's words to think, hey, doesn't Dad look a whole lot like that Speckerman guy I met a while back?
You learn as much about who you are and what you're made of from failing as you do from success. Maybe more.
Number 17. Does Sheldon dance? Who can resist the captivating earworm that is Shania Twain's Man, I Feel Like a Woman? Sheldon, apparently.
While I subscribe to the many worlds theory, which posits the existence of an infinite number of Sheldons in an infinite number of universes, I assure you that none of them am I dancing.
Even in his many worlds theories, it seems that in none of them does that catchy beat manage to draw so much as a head bop out of him. We'd totally believe that, except we later learn he was forced into cotillion lessons as a kid. Although we're sure he hated every second.
Did you take dance lessons?
Against my will. In the South, pre-adolescent children are forced through a process called cotillion, which indoctrinates them with all the social graces and dance skills needed to function in 18th century Vienna.
We've also seen him take a salsa class with his friends and cha-cha with Amy. There was even the time he tried to use flamenco to seduce her. So maybe otherworld Sheldons don't dance, but this world Sheldon is surprisingly quite the mover.
Well, you guys are aroused, right?
That was a close one.
Number 16. Are Raj and Neil deGrasse Tyson friends or foes? The famous astrophysicist first appears in season 4, where Sheldon has beef with him, but he seems to be on good terms with Raj.
I liked Pluto. Ergo, I do not like you.
But I actually didn't demote Pluto. That was a vote of the International Astronomical Union.
If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Yet when Raj gets invited to appear on a local news channel to discuss an impending meteor shower just a few years later, derails the interview with some jabs at Tyson.
Sounds like there's no love lost between you and Dr. Tyson.
Oh, no, I love Neil. I mean, not as much as Neil loves Neil, but who does, right?
He then takes this feud online, clearly letting his 15 minutes of fame get to his head. Why is he riling up a man with whom he had a good relationship and should probably stay on the right side of? We wonder if they went back to friendly professionalism after Tyson threatened him with a deGrasse kicking.
I'm the guy who kicked Pluto out of the solar system.
And it deserved it, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Whoa, that was fun. Let's see who else needs a deGrasse kicking.
Number 15. Where was Leonard during the summer of 2009?
I guess I'll see you.
Okay. Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
If we take ourselves back to the end of season 2, the guys were headed out on an expedition to the Arctic. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and one you'd be unlikely to forget, right?
Hey, guys, can I just say something? How about we take a moment to think about where we are right now? I mean, this is literally the top of the world. Only a handful of people in all of human history will ever see what we are going to see.
Well, if we fast forward to season 5 in 2011, Leonard shows a woman a sketch of him from Comic-Con dressed as Lion-O from the Thundercats. He claims he's had it since, yep, you got it, the summer of 2009.
Check it out. Jim Lee drew this of me 2 years ago at Comic-Con.
Now, we doubt that Leonard mastered time travel, but if you do the math, it's hard to fathom how he could have possibly have been in 2 places at once.
3 months. This is gonna be great.
Number 14. Where is Penny's sister? Penny's ever-changing family is a bit of a mystery.
I mean, my mom could have just said, Mom, get over it. She's a girl. Move on. But she didn't. Not one word.
For instance, she doesn't seem to know her own father's name, first naming him as Bob despite his later introducing himself as Wyatt.
Well, I'm just glad you finally found yourself a keeper.
Thanks, Wyatt.
We also learn that she has a sister named Lisa that we never meet. Here's what we do know about Lisa. Her water broke at her own wedding, she shot her husband when they were both drunk, and she gave Penny a bikini wax using crayons when they were younger.
You know, I remember the first time I got a bikini wax. My sister did it with melted Crayolas and duct tape.
However, not only does Lisa not attend her own sister's wedding, but no one in the family even remembers her. Which begs the question, where is and what happened to Lisa?
Besides all that, being your dad's the best thing ever happened to me.
What about Randall and Lisa?
They're okay.
Number 13. Penny's career path.
Do you have some sort of a job?
Oh, yeah. I'm a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh.
When we first meet Penny, she's an actress-waitress struggling to make ends meet. Luckily, it's Bernadette to the rescue when she gets Penny an interview at her firm to be a pharmaceutical sales rep in season 8.
Well, as a waitress, sales was a big part of my job. I mean, believe me, I convinced a lot of very large customers who should not be eating cheesecake to have more cheesecake.
The only problem is that Penny has no qualifications or medical background. Yes, it is more sales than medical know-how, but if companies let that stuff slide, would they be willing to take a risk and hire someone with such a limited educational background?
I get it. Leonard has no business being involved with a waitress/actress who felt so insecure that she lied to him about finishing community college.
Don't get us wrong, we're glad that Penny's luck changed. But was their boss really that so scared of Bernadette that he was willing to overlook all of this?
You're scared of Bernadette.
Yeah, kinda.
I thought it was just me!
Number 12. Did Howard move out for MIT? Until Howard moved in with Bernadette, one of the series' biggest running gags was that he still lived with his mother.
Howard lives with his mother, and Raj can't speak to women unless he's drunk. Go.
Oh, that's fascinating. Selective mutism is quite rare. On the other hand, an adult Jewish male living with his mother is so common it borders on sociological cliché.
It's often implied that he never left his childhood home. Only, didn't he go to MIT, or to use its full name, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology?
Where did you go to school?
MIT. Well, hey, me too. I should have known behind every great invention's an MIT mind.
Given this would have been in the late 90s to early 2000s, remote learning probably wasn't an option yet. An undergraduate and master's degree would take around 5 years to complete. So was he living in Massachusetts that whole time? If so, why do we have a sneaky suspicion his mom moved in with him? We don't think her bubula could survive all those all-nighters without her cooking.
My mother put an I love you brisket in my backpack! Quick, get forks! You don't need forks, it's so tender, it falls apart in your hands.
Number 11. Can Raj speak Hindi or not? Hindi is the most widely spoken language in Raj's native India, yet he tells Sheldon that he never learned to speak it.
If you really want to challenge yourself, you could learn to speak Hindi.
Jab mein aap saakata, main seekata.
Did you see that in English? I never learned Hindi.
Only that's not entirely true, is it? For one thing, he clearly understands enough to listen to the radio. He knows enough to slip certain Hindi phrases into conversation.
I disinfected the kitchen and the bathroom, and now I thought I'd learn Finnish.
Jo ji kare kar. That's Hindi for whatever floats your boat.
We also know he's a fan of Bollywood movies, though sure, he could always rely on subtitles for those. Yet perhaps the biggest clue that Raj knows more Hindi than he lets on comes when he's watching cricket with Ruchi. When she comments on the game in Hindi, from what we can tell, he serves as an excellent translator.
अरे उसकी टांग पे बॉल कर.
What'd she say? Uski tang pe ball kar.
Oh, that clears that up.
She's telling the bowler to bowl a Yorker. It's the most brutal ball in cricket.
Number 10. When did Leonard and Sheldon meet? As the guys plan their trip to see Raiders with an exhilarating extra 21 seconds of footage, Sheldon remembers waiting 14 hours in line with Leonard for the midnight premiere of Star Trek Nemesis.
Don't worry, Sheldon, we'll be fine.
What happened to the Leonard Hofstadter who waited in line with me for 14 hours to see the midnight premiere of Star Trek Nemesis?
Hold on just a moment. That would be illogical. According to the staircase implementation, they met in 2003, but any real Trekkie knows Nemesis came out in 2002. You'd think Sheldon would remember details like this.
Oh, well, he waited in line for 14 hours while you napped in a lawn chair. He got in a fight with a Klingon when he stepped out of line to pee and you wouldn't wake up to vouch for him. And worst of all, he saw Star Trek Nemesis.
But how were our seats?
Excellent.
I rest my case.
Or did that time travel clause in the roommate agreement miraculously come into play or something? And while we're on the topic of wonky memories, Raj claims he started straightening his hair after meeting Howard.
When I first moved to America, I wanted to fit in, and Howard's hair was straight, and he was the coolest person I knew.
Yet in the flashback, Howard's hair is definitely not straight. Number 9. Sheldon doesn't remember when his dad passed. Sheldon tells Bernadette's dad that he lost his own father when he was 14.
Does your dad still live in Texas?
No, he died when I was 14.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That was later confirmed in Young Sheldon too. But back in season 1, he also talks about the time his mom had to fly back from Germany to help his dad after a storm, when he was 15.
And there was no one there to take care of you?
My mom had to fly back to Texas to help my dad because the house had slipped off the cinder blocks again.
Now, we're not here to nitpick all the Young Sheldon inconsistencies. That's a whole other list. But we do want to focus on this. He says it happened when he was 15. Given what we know, that's kind of impossible.
Once, when I was 15 and spending the summer at the Heidelberg Institute in Germany.
Studying abroad?
No, visiting professor.
Sheldon loves to brag about his flawless memory. so you'd think he could keep his timeline straight, right? Number 8, Bernadette's super long pregnancy.
I've been listening to Sheldon's feelings on things for 10 years. Tag, you're in.
It's a happy Valentine's Day in the Rostenkowski-Wolowitz home when Bernadette announces she's pregnant, but only to the injured rabbit she and Howard found in the hot tub.
We'll find another time to tell him I'm pregnant.
Now, fast forward to December when their bundle of joy enters the world.
I think I'm in labor.
Hang on, what? If Bernadette knew she was pregnant in February, then we have to assume she's at least a month into her pregnancy. This would mean they conceived Hallie in January, and come December, it would mean she'd been pregnant for 11 months. Now, we're no experts, but we're pretty certain that's a longer than average pregnancy. It must have been super uncomfortable as well. Poor Bernie.
That one.
Number 7, Sheldon's cat allergies. Early on in the series, we find out that Sheldon is allergic to cats, or that they're likely to set off his asthma. Although, isn't Leonard the asthmatic one?
Oh, I hope that scratching post is for you.
I know what you're thinking. I've taken your asthma into account. There's a feline geneticist in San Diego who's developed the cutest little hypoallergenic calicos.
However, when Sheldon and Amy part ways in season 4, Sheldon decides to get a cat as his own companion.
Aren't you gonna introduce us to your little friend?
My apologies, Raj, Howard. I'd like you to meet Dr. Robert Oppenheimer.
When he worries that his furry new friend will be lonely, he gets a whole clouder.
Cats make wonderful companions. They don't argue or question my intellectual authority. And this little guy here, I think you'll find to be quite zazzy.
But there are no symptoms of an allergy to be seen during this time. Not a sneeze or even a sniffly nose. This was clearly an oversight by the writers. But since those cats are just so darn cute, we'll let it slide.
Thank you, Amy. Here's your cat. And here's your $20.
Number 6, Raj talks in front of Penny. Raj's selective mutism was a running gag for many seasons, and alcohol was the only temporary cure.
Are you talking to me?
Is there another Benny here?
However, in an early episode during which Howard is entertaining a lady, the others discuss how to proceed with game night without him.
Hey, fine. We'll just play one-on-one until he gets back.
One-on-one?
Leonard jokes about splitting Raj in half. Raj fires a comeback, and it seems he's forgotten that Penny's there.
Well, the only way we can play teams at this point is if we cut Raj in half.
Oh, sure. Cut the foreigner in half. There's a billion more where he came from.
There's no alcohol around, and no one says a word about it. So either he's suddenly and temporarily gotten really comfortable around her, or the writers momentarily forgot about his condition.
Hey, if you guys need a fourth, I'll play.
Great idea.
We'll let you be the judge. Number 5, Howard couldn't have gone to space.
It's me, Sheldon. It's me. I'm going up in space. Technically, I'm an astronaut.
It was an exciting time for Howard when he was selected to go into space. We don't want to be a Sheldon about this, but in reality, it would have never happened.
I was gonna freshen up for you, but I blacked out a little on the way to the bathroom.
For starters, he has too many health issues. But even if we put a pin in all that for now, there's also the fact that he barely made it through NASA's intense training, even getting his mother and fiance to come take care of him.
Surprise!
What are you doing here?
I'm here to help you get through this. You can't do it on your own. You need someone to take care of you.
Despite all this, though, real-life NASA astronaut and Big Bang Theory guest star Mike Massimino praised the set's attention to accuracy during their characters' time in space. So at least there's that.
Quick question, I missed it in the briefing. How much urine do these suits hold?
Number 4, breaching the roommate agreement. We know that Sheldon is a stickler for the rules and loves a good contract. So you'd think he'd do a better job at ensuring the roommate agreement is heeded to.
When you say non-related female, you still mean human, right?
Of course. Pets are banned under the roommate agreement, with the exception of service animals, such as seeing eye dogs and one day cybernetically enhanced helper monkeys.
Both he and Leonard have actually broken the agreement, but these times have seemingly gone unnoticed. For instance, Leonard has his lady friend stay over without giving the 12 hours notice, which Sheldon never even mentions. And we already talked about Sheldon's clouder, despite the contract saying no pets with very limited exceptions.
Hey. Oh, no.
For someone who claims to have an eidetic memory, he sure forgets things when it's convenient. Number 3, Sheldon's 3 knocks. We don't learn about the origins of Sheldon's compulsive habit until season 10.
When I opened the door, I saw my father having relations with another woman.
That's awful.
I know. It's also why I never open a door without knocking 3 times.
From what we know, he's been keeping up with his 3 knocks ever since. Yet, back in early season 1, the writers hadn't yet developed his knock, as we can see here. In fact, the first time we see him do his signature 3 is in the Leubenfeld Decay, and he pretty much does it ever since.
Leonard? Leonard? Leonard?
What?
I need to speak to you.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's important.
We get it. It was the early days, and the characters are still being developed. Still, considering what a huge ritual this becomes, it's harder to go back and not feel like something is missing when he only knocks the regular amount on Penny's door.
I have a master's and 2 PhDs. I should not have to do this.
Number 2. When did the elevator break?
Get in!
Fans did get to see the elevator repaired by the end of the series, but what we still want to know is when exactly it broke in the first place. Leonard tells Penny about how it broke, dating it back to 2003.
You are so naive. Just like I was 7 years ago.
But in season 1, Leonard says in 2008 that it's been broken for 2 years, dating the break to 2006.
If we take the dish off, it might fit in the elevator.
Yes, but the elevator's been broken for 2 years.
Moreover, Howard is seen checking out the broken elevator as if he doesn't know how it broke, even though a flashback shows that he was actually present and very much involved in the incident. Very strange indeed.
Give me that.
What'd you do that for? I had plenty of time.
Number 1, Sheldon's spot.
Do you guys mind if I start?
Penny, that's where I sit.
As any Big Bang fan can tell you, no one but Sheldon is allowed to sit in Sheldon's spot. And if you dare to try, that's not a mistake you'd be likely to repeat. Occasionally, we do see some of the others sitting in the sacred spot, and conveniently, Sheldon doesn't say a word.
Good afternoon, and welcome to today's Physics Bowl practice round. I'm Penny, and I'll be your host because apparently I didn't have anything else to do on a Saturday afternoon.
Now, we know Sheldon isn't the kind to let things slide. It also seems unlikely that Sheldon will quietly sit elsewhere if someone else just happens to be in his spot. After all, he did call eternal dibs.
As a result, I've placed it in a state of eternal dibs.
Although, isn't it curious that he has a spot in a jail cell he's never been to, but not in the university cafeteria?
That's my spot.
What's a plot inconsistency you noticed? Let us know in the comments.